That's good. Hey guys, welcome back to Nerdgeist Weekend Wrap Up. If you haven't watched this before, I'm David, founder of Nerdgeist, and this is where I talk about all the things I've loved throughout the week. So sit back and enjoy, and let's see what we have to talk about. Okay, we're going to kick things off with comic books of the week because there's three this week I've absolutely loved. I'll get around to DC later. There's going to be Boom at the minute. First up is Mega Princess, which is totally not in my wheelhouse. This is adorable and awesome. I absolutely love this because it's for any little girl who's been told they have to grow up to be a fairy tale princess. This is the ultimate fuck you to that. Sorry for swearing if you're a little girl watching the show, don't use bad language. So it's from acclaimed writer Kelly Thompson, who you'll know from, if you include others, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Pink comic. It is just amazing. It's a sweet, dorky tale about a girl who is supposed to be a perfect princess and gets all the powers of a fairy tale princess, but instead chooses to be a detective to solve the kidnapping of her little brother. How do you put this little name? Baby Bob's. It's a bit random, but it's so much fun. And I just like the little twist on it that, you know, she has all these abilities that are considerably useless to her, like any power of a fairy tale princess, except for talking to animals. That's actually pretty cool. Next up on my list for this week is, finally it came to the end, Lumberjanes Gotham Academy crossover. Big fan of both series. They're very different, sort of modern day Scooby-Doo-esque adventures. That's how I'm going to describe that. Sorry, I still have this cold and I keep messing up my words. I'm blaming it on that. You should check it out. If you haven't, the Boom was going to release the collected edition very soon, and it's one of the best crossovers ever. Usually crossovers can either suck or be amazing. This is the latter as opposed to the former. Finally, for this week's comics, Namesake. Again, big fan of this. I was kind of surprised by it. I'm just going to read you out the little blurb. It's first of all by Steve Orlando, who worked on Supergirl Rebirth and Midnighter, both fantastic comics. You'll know that. And what it is once every 7 years, Earth overlaps with Hecate, a world where alchemy is not pseudoscience, but the driving force for industry. And for 7 days, Hecate breaches our world, bringing dirty magic and ideas. And it's all about a guy called Jordan Molasses, or Molossus, who was born on Earth, or was he? I think he was born on Earth, or he was from Hecate. Anyway, he is currently living on Earth. His parents are from Hecate. And this series, I kind of like it for several reasons. One, the main character is gay. It was kind of just dumb. That was it. It's not this big deal. It's just a subtle thing that you know throughout the book. You're like, huh, that's very well done. It's very progressive. I liked it. But more importantly, it's a unique idea, which we don't get too many of anymore because it's very hard to sort of do that. Obviously, you could say alchemy is very different, very similar to Fullmetal Alchemist or probably the Another World's been done lots, but this takes it on in a very unique sort of fashion. I can think of several things very similar to this. But the entire way the story's told, the art is gorgeous, and it deals with identity, with who our parents are, because I guess we all can kind of relate to that. We all have something we either have to live up to or get away from, and that's what this book is about. So I like it. I think it's very good to draw you into it. I think it's brilliant, and I'm going to advise you to check it out. Hope you enjoy it, guys. It's been a tough week for a lot of people here, I want to say. So I've decided for this week's YouTube breakdown to pick stuff which is just silly and fun and also sexy. Please don't be mad at me. First thing I'll kick off is Ted did this wonderful video on why sharks are awesome. You're probably wondering why I need to know why sharks are awesome. Because if you don't know that they're awesome, I believe you should be fed the sharks. They're an amazing species. Oh, sorry, amazing type of species or variety of species. And they are fascinating in every way. So I just love this wee short thing. It's very educational and very simple, and it breaks it down for any idiot like myself. Now, on to the stuff that may be controversial. Two great videos put out this week by two very attractive women. One is Maid did this video on her behind the scenes photo shoot with the Chive. If you don't know who she is, she's a very famous YouTube personality and stunning. So if you like to look at pretty ladies, that's great for you. Next up is Rena Scully's latest video. First of all, congratulations to her, she's just married. And if you like sexy Japanese maids, you're going to love this video. She does fantastic unboxing videos, and with both women, they're absolutely hilarious and just very genuine. It makes their videos just great to watch. And like I said, if you need some cheering up, this might be the thing for you, so I really hope you enjoy. So check out the videos, links are below as always. So for your film buffs out there, this week has been a great week for trailers. Sorry, absolutely love. Once again, coconut green tea. Get me more of this if you ever are a fan of me. Right, let's kick this off with a new Star Wars trailer. Doesn't show us a lot more, but shows us more. If you're not looking forward to Rogue One, you're not my friend. I've been a bit fussy with that and things like this, aren't I? You don't live with me. Look on the bright side. There's not much more I can say about this because I'm going to do some separate videos for Star Wars in the next couple of weeks. But I am really looking forward to it. And everyone's talking about Star Wars, so I'm going to focus on other films right now. So next up my list is Solace. I like this. Mostly because it's Anthony Hopkins as a psychic solving crimes against an evil Colin Farrell. Yeah, I can get behind that. That's how I'll describe this one. It's almost like playing the Hannibal Lecter role, only not eating people. Boo. No more having old friends for dinner. I know I butchered that and I mixed two different bits together. Don't even correct me on that. Other films this week. La La Land dropped a new trailer and holy shit, that looks just delightful. That's the way I describe that film. Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone in some sort of musical masterpiece that reminds me of the golden age of Hollywood. I don't know why, that's the feel I'm getting from it. So if you like looking at handsome men and beautiful women, this may be for you. So check it out. Again, link below. All the big trailers this week. You may have heard of Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. It's Luc Besson. So let's see. You did. Let's go through the list here. The Fifth Element was his. I'm pretty sure La Femme Nikita may be his as well. I know that Leon was his. I also know that he wrote Taken, so I'm going to go with that. He wrote Taken. But yeah, he also created The Fifth Element, which is gorgeous. And he's like done that again. It's like The Fifth Element for a younger generation with the good chunk like Mass Effect. Plus there's Cara Delevingne, so I'm kind of sold on that. Other ones this week. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be tough. I'm ashamed to say this. The trailer for Ghost in the Shell dropped. Yeah, okay. Ideal casting would have been someone like Rila Fukushima, pictured here. But you don't have that. You have Scarlett Johansson. I have nothing against Scarlett Johansson. I understand why a lot of people are peeved at the casting. It's not the ideal choice for the role. She's a great actress, but so... And this is real rich when you saying this is I'm white, and I really... It's the wrong attitude, I know. I don't think she'll do the role any injustice or disjustice or harm. I think she'll do a lot for the role, but again, not my first choice. I'm hoping the film will be good. It looks like they've got a lot of things right, even if they didn't get the race of the main character wrong. The being that she isn't actually human, you can maybe write it off and justify it in some weird way. Because I know, I was being turned into a sexy robot with mine coming back looking like Scarlett Johansson. It's going to make my life a lot more difficult. I have a few friends that will have a lot of an adjustment period. Girlfriend having an adjustment period. This is my family. Mostly my male friends, there'll be a lot of problems there. And at least 2 female friends who have a lot of problems there. So maybe I shouldn't come back as a sexy Scarlett Johansson robot. Like and comment below if you think I should come back to life as a sexy Scarlett Johansson robot. We'll talk about that. No, the film has got a lot of things going for it. Great budget. Weather Workshop did some of the props for it, actually. If you look at our Comic Con video, it was all done on my phone, and I've had like 2 hours sleep. But you'll see a lot of cool shots from it. Actually, well, one of the props from that video turns up in the Ghost in the Shell trailer. I got way too excited for that. It's like, I did something good. I achieved something, I think. So yeah, again, I'll have links for all these below. Check them out and hope you enjoy. Sorry about the change of position just slightly. I had to switch up to a different camera and different software because everything just went kaput. See, try not to swear, being a better person for a worse week. When I say worse week, you'll all know why. First of all, Friday had a double whammy of shite news. Veteran actor Robert Vaughn, big fan of Magnificent Seven, Basketball, the original non-super sexy version of Man from U.N.C.L.E. He died, and that sucks. I'm a big fan of. He played like the best way to describe it. He could play like a bastard that you want to have a brandy with. That's how I'm going to describe it. He was very good at it. Just a great actor all around. Another big loss. I say Leonard fucking Cohen. If you, I know, Hallelujah is the best way to describe him. That's the song he's known for. He's done other fantastic songs, but obviously Hallelujah was kind of his signature song. Yes, Jeff Buckley did a fantastic cover, and there's been some other ones like Pentatonics just did a very good cover recently. And a great tribute to Hillary Clinton's loss and that, you know, his death. Kate McKinnon does an amazing cover of it as Hillary Clinton on Saturday Night Live. I'll put a link below. It's brilliant. He's just a wonderful musician and poet, and he had a way of just writing music that it was unique. It was his music, and it will always be his music, and we're not going to see someone like him for a long time. He will be missed. So do both Robert Vaughn and Leonard Cohen. Salutations and slaughter. Finally, Trump. I don't talk about it. I wanted to avoid it, but it's dark week. A lot of people are upset over this. Yeah, I suppose you should be. If your side lost, why not be upset? The other side voted more. Well, not technically. If I'm correct, last time I checked, the Electoral College and the popular vote were different things. Like, all I can say is, if you don't like your candidate, fair enough. That's that. You can't do much about it. Give the guy a chance and see what he does. See if he surprises you or just does what you think he's going to do. All I know is that Trump 10 years ago and Trump 10 months ago are very different people. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what happens. Because hopefully it'll turn out well for everyone. You never know. But this is where I go back to the YouTube thing. I've talked about Alternate History Hub before, and Knowledge Hub is another channel done by Cody from that, and he does a wonderful video. I keep saying wonderful. Does a great video about the American electoral system. It's only part one's been done this week, and if you're curious as to why things are the way they are, this is a good place to start. I'll put a link below. And if you don't give a fuck about the election and you hate politics and you want it all burned to hell, he did the great alternate history video this week on what if mutants are real. There, brought back. But like, if you didn't get what you want, trust me, from someone who knows this all too well from how his country is, violence is not going to be the answer. Your only option is to change the hearts and minds of people, and that takes a long time. And yes, I know there are a lot of asshole supporters for Trump out there. There's also a lot of asshole Hillary supporters. I can't say much about it. My country doesn't have great politics either. Whether that be Northern Ireland or the United Kingdom, it's just a bunch of rich white arseholes in charge. That's how everyone looks at it, and that's kind of how it is. If you want that to change, find a candidate who actually will change that. Yeah, I have to say, fair play to the Americans for actually throwing a real spanner in the works. The UK did that with Brexit. But then again, we openly supported Nigel Farage for that, which I am disgusted and hate that man. Well, don't hate him, just despise him and his party. If you keep watching this, you'll learn very quickly I have no respect for UKIP. It's not a political party, it's just a bunch of racist arseholes. And if anyone from UKIP disagrees with what I said there, can't. But when it comes down to it, the British people wanted the Brexit. We may or may not get one. I don't really know how that's going to go. So, America, by 50% of you wanted Trump. Well, the 50% that could vote. Yeah, obviously not everyone can vote, and I'm not saying that there was rigged elections. What I'm saying is that it's hard to get out there. So it's going to be interesting. So 4 years, and hopefully it goes well for you. Make the best of it, and if you don't like what's going to happen, and you don't like what is happening, find a way to make a difference, but don't do it through violence. It isn't going to make a difference overall. Real change is subtle and quiet, and you don't even know what's going to happen, because when things change, and they change forever, it's so quiet and subtle, like I said before, that you don't even oppose it, and that's what real change is. So good luck and good night to everyone out there, and I hope you have a great week.